Okay, today we are looking at the Lon Humphrey Delta. Now this is my first Lon Humphrey knife, and it is an absolutely beautiful piece of art. I'm just enthralled with it. It just looks so good. The fit and finish is unbelievable. I mean, would you just look at that? Absolutely incredible. Now this particular handle material is double dyed box elder burl with yellow liners. That is a mouthful to say. But, you know, even though it's beautiful and I hesitate to use it, I am going to. So we're going to go out in the field today and give this a shot to see what all it can do. And just to see how it performs, because this is actually forged 52-100. So I'm really curious to see how that performs, how that handles my normal tasks that I do with knives, especially having experienced Lycian 52-100. I'm interested to see how Lon's heat treatment and everything is. So that's going to be really fun to check out. Let's get some specs out of the way. So the overall length here is 10.5 inches. The blade length is 5.4 inches. The actual cutting edge, though, is 5.125 inches long, and again, this is forged 52-100, and the blade stock is 0.190. So a little bit of chunky boy there, but I think this one's still going to have really good geometry by looking at it. I think it's going to be a really good performer, but I'm really interested to see. As you can see, I have not used this at all, so this will be the first time today. I'm really excited to see what all it can do and how it handles. Let's talk about the sheath real quick. So this is the sheath that it came with. Really pretty. I went ahead and put some Obenos on it, as I usually do with all my sheaths. But this one's a nice one. Let's see the fit in there. This was really hard to get in there at first, but once I got it worked in, let it set for a day or two, it forms pretty good. It's still pretty stiff. Really thick loop there. So we'll see how that fits on the belt and how it holds together. But yeah, really good sheath for this. Oh, it's still tight. I'm really excited to get to use this one. So let's get out in the field and see what it can do. Oh yeah, that slice is really good. got a knot there. Oh yeah, no problem. Let's take it up a notch. Okay. Yeah, it's just flying through the wood. Let's take it up another step. Wow. All right, last one of the bigger logs. This one's got kind of a bend in it with kind of damage that was here, so let's see what happens. Oh yeah, that's some hardwood. There we go. Yeah, that piece is definitely hard. Yep, not a problem at all. I don't see any edge damage at all. Good to go. So right off the bat, I can tell that this handle wasn't exactly designed for bushcrafting because, you know, obviously it's not like a barrel style handle. So it's made, I think, maybe for more tactical uses. I could be wrong. But holding it in hand, you know, trying to feather stick it, this little hump right here is going to cause a problem after a while, but I think for one feather stick, it'll be just fine. So let's see how it does. Oh, feather stick's really nice. That's always a positive. I can feel that hump in my hand, but it's really not that big of a deal. If I were doing this for a long time, or if I wanted to do some like extended carving or something like that, it'd be a problem, but this is okay. Yeah, man, that feather stick's really good. I'm pretty pleased with that. Does even better unsupported. Look at those curls. Let's see if I can just lightly. Can y'all see that? That's really impressive. Huh. Excellent geometry. I can get with this. Yeah, doing it unsupported like this changes my pressure point more to here because it's pulling against me. So it's not as uncomfortable this way with that little hump there. Bugs are out today. Alright, let's see how this thing does with some notching. Clean this up real quick. If you're curious, this is not green wood, that's just a really white wood. Yeah, this thing has a nice bite to it. I'm getting some powerful cuts off that. Okay, it doesn't want to bite as deep like this. Doing that rocking motion. It does okay there. Not sure if I used a baton, I could probably get it down deeper, but just using my force of my hand, it doesn't want to bite super deep. I think that's just due to the geometry though. It's not quite as deep as I'd like it to be. Let's see what happens if I give it a little help. Oh yeah, much better. Alright, I think the same thing is going to be true here. I'm going to need to notch this a little deeper with the baton. Not too bad. Let's see how it does with just scraping. Oh no. Okay, it's not bad. Let's see if I can at least ignite this feather stick though. Oh no. This might not turn out good. No, this is not looking good. Well, I don't think the spine's there to do what I'm trying to do with it, but again, I don't think it's exactly made to do that. Yeah, it's just chewing that up. That's okay though, it's not exactly a bushcraft knife. It'll spark a little bit, but well, there's a little bit better spot there at the top. Maybe. It's just, I can't get it to consistently scrape. Well, there's that. But all in all, pretty fantastic outdoor blade. The Lon Humphrey Delta. Well, how did it do? Fantastic. This is a great knife. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. It looks so good. It performs really well. It's a real winner in my book. I was a little disappointed about the spine, not scraping the fire steel, and how it performed on wood. But again, it's not a bushcraft knife, so I'm not really going to ding it for that so much. It performed everything else really well. Off camera a little bit, I noticed that it was super good at hogging wood out. I mean, it was just slicing wood like crazy. So it's really great for that kind of stuff. Slicing tasks, that kind of thing. It's super tough. It took a beating and doesn't even really show it, from what I can tell. So I was a little concerned about the sheath, but how wide this is right here. But it didn't turn out to be a big deal for me. The one thing I will say is that I added a lanyard there at the back, because whenever I was trying to get this out, like, I can't get my hands behind there. So it's not a big deal. Just put a lanyard on there, pull out. It's not that big of a deal. So what are some size comparable options for anybody trying to figure out how big this thing is? Well, here's the bush dog that we looked at in the last video. They're pretty similar in size. So yeah, pretty comparable there. This is the Bravo 1.25 LT. So there's that. And here is a TRC South Pole. So there's that one. So I'm gonna have to give this 2 thumbs up. It's a great knife. Performed really well, held an edge well. I didn't notice any kind of damage or anything like that to the blade. And I was, again, not gentle on it. So it came through with flying colors as far as I'm concerned. This one will definitely be a keeper in my books. It just looking at it, it's just fantastic. And using it is great as well. And you see it cleaned up pretty good after the use I had on it today. So fantastic knife. I can't really say much more about it, other than, you know, if you're still looking for one, I think there's still a few available at Knives Ship Free. So if you want to get you one, you better get them before they're gone, because I don't know when the next run will be. So, all right, appreciate y'all watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.